It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
And welcome to another edition of the interview with Pink and Max. I don't even know if we actually got a legit title to this. Last one we did with RJ. Well, last one you did with RJ.
Well, RJ, it was just interview one. We're just gonna call this interview.
We're gonna call this
two.
We're gonna call this interview part 2. This is my cousin Brendan Meekins. Everybody say what's up.
Hi, Brandon.
Everybody say hi. Okay.
Good, everybody was good.
This is my main op on Madden and college football right here, bro. So like last time I lost to his ass and I got beef. So we gonna run it back after this pod. So let's get this going.
You know, something light in NCAA. And
All right, cut
be
the
the
shit.
same.
All right, on to the next, bro.
be the
We're
same
talking
with
about
Madden.
something next. Cut the shit, because we're not gonna sit here and lie on this camera.
All right, Brendan, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here with y'all, talk some sports. You know, it's been crazy last couple weeks in the NFL. So look forward to recapping. How y'all doing?
I was wrong about all my predictions this
Terrible.
past Tuesday, so
I'm
no.
0-3.
My
so
team's
yeah,
0-3
pretty
too.
shitty, bro. So what about you, buddy?
I mean, this is, you know, being a Ravens fan. We're 1-2, but this is not new. You know, last year we were 1-2. We made that run. So
Anything is possible.
anything is possible.
Anything is possible with Mr. LaMarcus Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, that's my boy.
So we're gonna talk about a little bit of the NFL today, in large part because that's really Trey's specialty and Brendan's specialty too. So we're gonna do some predictions for this upcoming week, specifically Sunday and Monday Night Football. I got my own opinions on the first game of the doubleheader on Monday night. We'll talk about that in a bit, but let's go.
All right, are we gonna do all the games?
Yeah, let's do all the games.
All right, let's do it.
We're gonna go through all the games. First, we're gonna go through the 1:00 slate. No, not NFL careers. No, NFL.
I say we even do a little score prediction too.
I'm down
No,
with that.
I'm not doing that.
I'll do
If
that.
you want me to be super dark about it, I could be super dark about it.
Let's be honest.
All right.
Okay. So for the first one, we got a 9:30 game. What is this in Germany or England? Ireland. Oh,
Ireland or something like that.
that's right.
Yeah.
Vikings Steelers. All right. Let's see. You know, Aaron Rodgers.
Damn.
Pittsburgh Steelers 2-1.
I got
Minnesota
Vikings.
Vikings. Yeah.
I got Vikings winning. If I had to say, like 28-7.
28-7.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think it's gonna be an ass whooping. You know how the Vikings are in the beginning of the year.
I don't know. I feel like the Vikings, they put up a clinic last week against the Bengals. The defense was balling. What's his name? Byam.
Oh yeah, boy, that had the
yeah.
recovery for a touchdown. and
Oh,
the kick
yeah.
for a touchdown.
Yeah, two touchdowns. So
Yeah.
defense was balling. And I don't know, the Steelers, they just squeaked one out against the Patriots. But I'm gonna lean towards
And they barely beat the Jets.
sort of, yeah, barely beat the Jets. But I'm gonna say Vikings by 3 points. I'm gonna say 31-28.
Okay, Trey, what you got? What's your
Oh,
score?
I said 28-7. They gonna get that belt ass Vikings.
All right, I'm gonna piggyback off you guys. I'll pick Minnesota. I'll say, let's see, no, I'll do 21-10. Minnesota wins it. Was this the first game in Ireland, right?
First game.
All right, and then, whoo! All right, we got the Commanders and the Falcons. Our cameraman here, that's his favorite team, the Atlanta Falcons.
The Can I say the name?
Yeah, you can say it.
The Falcons.
Yeah, that's Jaden's favorite team right there.
Hey, I got you, Jaden. I got you.
But let's see here. The Falcons are already struggling as it is, and that was already to be expected. I thought they'd be a little better than they
Well, their quarterback
are.
threw three picks and 2 picks.
Well, he's a rookie. He's a rookie. You okay?
No, he's not. He's a second-year player.
Penix?
Yeah.
Oh, he is a second year, but he barely got snaps in his rookie year.
Yes, he did.
He
He
played
played
like
the
the
next
last
half.
4.
Kirk got benched for him.
Oh,
But
well,
he's
I still see him as a rookie.
He's
like a
Bookie
Tua.
butt.
He's a black Tua,
Yeah, he's bookie butt.
He's a black tool because he's a lefty.
basically. And like his reads are just horrible.
That's my prediction for bookie butt player of the week this week.
Really?
Michael Penix Jr.
But I don't know. I
I'm
think
just saying that because of our cameraman, honestly. But hey, still.
it might be a close game because the Falcons or no Commanders. I think Jaden's out and McLaurin just officially
McLaurin's
got
out
ruled
too,
out. So
yeah.
it should be interesting. I just don't. I feel like for the Falcons, I say you give Kirk a shot. You're paying him all this money, if Penix loses another game or two, bro, like it doesn't hurt. To
I
just give him a
agree. I think they played him way too early. I think they should just let Kirk cook because Kirk don't. He has Drake London. Kyle Pitts is starting to finally come along, but he doesn't have all the assets that everybody else has and throughout the years. And Kirk is Kirk, all right? And you like that type ish.
like that.
So you like that. So I mean, hey, and I think Falcons fans will like that if he can win them a football game.
So
But, hey,
I think strictly based off the fact that Jaden Daniels is out for another week and then Terry McLaurin's out this week, I'll have the Falcons winning this game. I don't know what the spread is exactly, but I could see them
Washington
winning.
wins.
I could see Atlanta winning by about 3 points. So I'll say low scoring. I'll say it's gonna be 17-14, something like
I
that.
see Washington winning only because their defense isn't hurt,
Yeah, nah.
and the defense is gonna put them in the right situation.
Washington will definitely win by 10 plus because I mean Mariota came in last week and he played pretty well.
They blew them out last week, and without the two people that we just named on the injury list. Terry barely played in that.
Terry
game.
had a tutty.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was balling.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
He was
I
balling.
tried to cover for him. That might be
All right, so
that's a critical loss.
what's your score prediction there?
Samuel though.
Yeah, Debo been cooking, bro. For the Falcons in the Washington game, it's gonna be low scoring for sure. I'm gonna say 14-10.
Okay, you said you got Commanders 10 plus. So
Yeah,
what about you?
I got Commanders 27-17.
Okay. Now we got the.
What about you?
I said 17-14.
Okay.
I got Atlanta though.
Okay.
So I want to see Bijan go off.
He does.
I
got him on my fantasy team.
he's great. He's great. I think he's awesome. It's
I
just
said that because I liked him. No, it's just I got him on my fantasy team.
all right.
The rest
So
of the team.
we got the next 1:00 game. This is the Pink and Max game of the week. We're not gonna call it. We're not gonna say the Monday night one. We'll get there in a second. L.A. Chargers versus the New York Football Giants. All right, Trey. We're gonna start off with you based off what we see in a couple of days ago. We saw Jackson Dart is gonna have his first
The
start.
Giants are
He's
going to
start-
lose. Jackson Dart's going to have a good game. The Giants are going to lose 40-0. That belts ass, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So you said
D.
you said Jackson Dart will have a good game.
You said Jackson Dart's gonna have a good game, but
game
they're not gonna
without
score a single
touchdowns.
point.
He's
So
gonna have a good
what?
game without
Okay,
touchdowns.
so you're saying he's gonna have
He's going to throw for 200 fucking yards,
Oh, that's not
0
good.
touchdowns.
That's not good though.
No, great completion rate though. It shows that he has potential. It's going to make me feel good about the next week, but
But they
respectfully, I
they
think
won't even able to he can't even kick a field goal. They just signed Young Hoku.
they just sung Young Waiku. You know what
Yeah,
the best thing about that man is? He was just doing that because he's on the Falcons. Guess what? He's in New York now, baby.
No.
You never heard the song, bro? Concrete jungles where dreams are made of, bro. There's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York. Well, there's something he
There's
can
something
do.
he can do. It's
make a
doink.
goddamn
He's gonna doink off the fucking goalpost. That's
what
what
you want to just keep talking bad about my
Look
team.
what he did in week 1. He did it
care what
twice.
he did in
No,
week one. He's in
did
New
he do it
York.
once or
He's in
twice?
New York.
He did it twice, I think. All right, the first one actually went through the upright. The second one was for the game, and boom. Jaden, correct me if I'm wrong. The second one was a doink, right? Yeah.
Bro,
you see?
listen. Jaden, you know this. That's Jersey right there. And now he's back in Jersey.
Jaden, you can
it's
say
nice
you
again.
can speak. You can speak.
He was on the shitty Falcons. That's why he missed all them damn kicks.
Okay. All right. That's very
So now
biased on
he's
his
on
part.
the New York Football Giants. It's going to be different.
I'm not gonna guarantee that.
What you mean you're not going to guarantee that, bro? You need to give me some confidence.
I don't know.
All right.
So
on to the next, man. Come on.
Well, we didn't even give the score prediction, but I kind of
wanna
want to
hear your score predictions.
Well, I want to piggyback off this. You said 48-0. Are you really going to stick with that?
I'm just trolling.
Okay, so listen, you still have your front line on
lose-
defense.
I think we lose. Our front line on defense is filthy, but respectfully, we have a defense coordinator that doesn't know how to use them. So sadly, they're going to dot us up in the backfield because our defense coordinator plays this dumb zone and prevent where half of the time he doesn't even know what he's doing. And our offense coordinator is going to be stupid, but he is going to be aggressive with Jackson Dart, and I think he'll do that in the second half, which will lead us to, I don't know, maybe like 28-14 loss.
Okay, that's fair.
I wouldn't be too mad about that.
That's fair. What about you?
I think the game's gonna be a lot closer than people expect. So yeah, Jackson Dart's getting his start, and I think the Chargers defense is gonna bring him a lot of hell. But also, the Chargers, as a Ravens fan, like I said, Chargers have Greg Roman as their offensive coordinator. That's a heavy run-first offense. They just lost Najee Harris, so now they got Omari and Hampton. and Giants pass rush and their front seven, like their line is pretty solid.
You know,
I'm not
what
gonna
I
lie.
mean? Come on.
So if they're able to clamp up the run and like pressure
after him?
Herbert,
Yeah.
if the cornerbacks can do their job, then I think it's going to be a pretty close game. But I do think the Chargers win on maybe a field goal again with Dicker.
Way to give me hope.
Yeah.
I love that. I actually agree with you a lot. I just kind of wanted to be unbiased, but I definitely agree with you.
Unbiased. You already have you guys losing by 2 touchdowns.
I mean, like, listen, like, if you wanted the realistic stuff, because if I said something that my personal mind would say, everybody would be like, no, you're crazy.
Let me guess.
Like,
Jackson Dart 350 yards for 3
no,
touchdowns.
I wasn't gonna say nothing like Jackson Dart wild and stuff like that. I'm just strictly saying I think Jackson Dart, when he gets in the red zone, is going to score consistently. I don't think he's going to be like Russell Wilson, where he's just gonna settle for a field goal.
Or throw it to the tunnel.
Yes, I think Jackson Dart will run it in himself before he just gives up a 0-point drive.
That's fair. He's got young legs, so I could see that.
Yeah.
I'll say 31-28.
I love
think
that
it's
score.
fair.
If
It could
that's
be.
how we
I could
lose,
see
I
that.
will live with that.
That'd be a fun game to watch. I see the Chargers winning this game also. Any like analytic wise or knowledge, I'm not gonna even go there. I'm gonna sound stupid because I did on Tuesday. So I'm just gonna go straight to the score. I'll say
You want to know what his Tuesday?
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after. I said Jackson Dart's gonna get benched after like in a couple weeks, and then 2 hours after I said that he's a starter for the rest of the season. I don't want to get into it. I really don't want to get into it.
on ESPN.
I don't want to get into it.
Oh yeah.
I'll say 28-21. This is gonna be strictly a touchdown scoring game. I'll have LA winning that. Next, we got Houston and Tennessee. So the Titans starting off 0-3.
So you want
Our
to
Titans.
so
The
you want
said Houston versus
so you want to
Tennessee.
see Jameis Winston out there throwing the rock?
No, hell.
Yes, I would love it. I feel like it'd be
wanna
awesome.
see
We
James
talked about
eat a
this.
W on the bench.
No, we talked about this. I'll never forget when he was with New Orleans about 2 years ago. I was sitting down
Jaden,
with
I'm
Jaden. We
sorry.
were watching a
Jaden,
game.
I'm
It was a
sorry,
1
buddy.
o'clock game on Sunday.
Jaden, I'm
all
sorry.
right. And Derek Carr had just gotten hurt.
Why are you saying this right in front of him?
Because it's
You
fun.
know
I
how-
love talking about this. This
you
is
know how-
hysterical.
Look at him, bro.
Because Brendan doesn't even know this story.
I have no idea.
So I'm gonna tell him the story, and Jaden, you could piggyback if you want. It was the fourth quarter, maybe a minute or 2 minutes left. Good talk. So maybe a minute or 2 minutes left. Derek Carr got hurt, and they threw Jabo in. So they're like, all right, cool. First play,
Look at
Jabo's
the
in.
man, bro.
First play, Jabo's in. Deep ball. Who was it to? Bro, first throw, straight to the corner.
You threw a pick.
On his first throw. On
That's
his
a hell
first
of a, That's a
throw.
hell of a throw to the other team. Exactly.
On his
But
first
that's
throw,
hell
he
of a
threw a
throw,
pick.
bro.
So I just want to see, but the thing is, Jameis is so like left or right. He's so
Why do you
back
want to
and
put
forth.
somebody through pain?
That's
'Cause
a-
it's
he's
fun.
a definition of hit or miss.
Yeah, it's fun.
He's
He's
the exact
entertaining.
definition.
He's
30
so
and 30 is
entertaining.
No joke, bro.
30 and 30.
Yeah,
That's baseball numbers. That ain't no. That ain't football.
That's consistent.
that is consistent.
That is true. That is true 50-50 right there. That's literally the definition of 50-50. 30
my
touchdowns
God.
and 30 picks is the definition.
All right, so now we got the battle of the ass between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans.
Chill,
Both teams
chill,
are 0-3.
chill,
Don't worry,
chill.
we're gonna get to the Monday night game where both teams are also
Talking about
0-3.
The
I'm
Houston
excited.
Texans ain't has, bro. Their offensive line is awful, bro.
Well, they're starting off terrible.
If they don't win this game, they're going 0-5.
this is their this is their first.
They
This is
verse
gonna be
y'all
their first win.
afterwards?
The Titans,
I believe that.
the Tennessee
They better win
Titans
this week.
are not good. Cam Ward needs help.
No, he's dying. He's
He
dying out
needs
there.
help.
He has no. He barely has anything. But for the Texans, though, the Texans aren't bad. Their defense is nice, bro.
Yo, Cam Ward needs to stop trying to be nonchalant, and he needs to sling that rock.
He also has this mindset as if he's still in. He played for Miami, right? Help me out. He has his mindset as if he's still like in college ball, where he could scramble out the pocket as if he's not going to get hit.
Yeah.
This is a completely different. Like this is a completely
He's
different.
gonna
league.
figure that out. But respectfully, Tennessee just don't got no defense.
No,
like-
they're going to lose.
Yeah, they're gonna lose because the Texans' defense is just too overpowered.
I don't know. CJ is CJ.
CJ has been bugging, bro.
He's in his
a bad way.
redshirt sophomore slump right now. Because
Red shirt sophomore slump because I was gonna say last year should have been the sophomore slump.
that's why he redshirted.
So we're going to agree that this is going to be a low
Last year
scoring
he didn't
game
play that
then.
good either, bro.
Yeah, no.
He said, "Yeah, no."
It's a repeat of last year.
eligibility. Just forget the red shirt. He lost the year. Like
So low scoring game we got because I have the score prediction.
9-6.
I was going to say 14-3.
14-3.
somebody's gonna score a
14-3.
touchdown. Cam's gonna get him a touchdown.
I don't know.
Call me crazy. if the Texans don't score in the first half, I got the Titans winning 7-3.
7-3.
7-3.
Wasn't there a game last year that was like 3-0?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't see this game as high scoring as people
The
think.
Raiders game, I think
Yeah.
it would've been.
I think CJ's gonna throw a pick.
I see 14-3. That's my prediction. I got Houston getting their first win of the season. And Cam Ward's going to get sacked like 5 times.
Cam Ward's gonna die out there, bro. He needs help.
I have no idea who wins this game at all.
Yeah, that game is kind of boogie, but I ain't gonna lie. On to the next, yo.
This is
You got a score?
It's just whoever's gonna score a touchdown, bro. Like,
7-0.
that's first to 7 wins.
I know it's probably like plus 65,000 odds, but I'm gonna smack a draw.
A draw.
Oh, yo, bet on-
What score?
yo,
What,
I'ma
like
bet on
3-3?
No, I'm gonna say 17-17.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny. That'd be
I'm gonna go
really.
ahead and bet on that.
Okay, what about you, Trey?
10 cents. So do you?
I said mine 7-3.
7-3.
I'm standing on that. Yo, bro, that's how bad that game might be, bro.
All right, now we got. Oh, this one should be somewhat interesting. I think this could be one. Obviously, it's
Game
one
of the
team's
week.
first loss. It's gonna be the game of the week for sure. We got Philly versus Tampa Bay. For the simple fact that the tush push hasn't been banned yet, I could see the Eagles winning this.
I got Tampa.
Really?
I think Tampa's been clutching up way too much lately.
Well, they've been clutching up, but if the Eagles run away with it, and they also came back last time too, so they could show that they can be clutch in late game situation.
Philly did come back last time, but bro, it was again. I don't know, bro. The Rams are a really good offensive scoring team, but they kind of exposed it. And when they finally realized that their defense isn't outstanding, they started to expose it, and that was the problem.
Yeah, this is Saquon's breakout game.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna rush for over 100. I'm not saying.
Why'd I have a brain fart? Wait, who are we talking about again?
Saquon Barkley.
In Tampa. That's
Yeah.
right. Why'd I have a brain fart?
Baker's still
If
gonna
they
have a
run
good game.
If they run outside zone, I see it heavily being a Saquon breakout game. But if they try to run that inside zone, that's dead, bro. Vita Vea is just too much.
But it's
Cam
it's
Jurgens
the
is gonna
Eagles'
win it.
offensive line.
Nah, Cam Jurgens is gonna get a run for his money, bro. They put Vita Vea right over center.
They got Mulata right at the left guard.
They do. No. Don't get me wrong. The 4 offensive linemen are valid. But Cam Jurgens is just too small to go against some of them D tackles, bro.
But they could probably drag and if it's a designed run,
I
they're
agree.
probably doing spies all week, designing that with Jalen Carter.
I agree. But if they press, like I said, this is Vita Vea we're talking about. This 350 pounds, and this man will literally put his bare hands, no gloves on you. Bare hands, no gloves is scary, bro. That makes you want to cry. And that makes you want to go on the sideline and be like, and then. So, like, bro, like, respectfully, like, listen, bro, like, I think Saquon's not going to have a breakout game. I think he's going to have a touchdown or two. I don't think it's going to be a breakout game where he runs for over 100 yards. I don't. But I think this will finally be the game where Devonta Smith finally gets into the whole final system and stuff. Because
He was balling last week.
that's what I'm saying. They just need to get him and AJ involved because when they do, they're a dominant-ass team. But when they don't, the team just looks mid, bro. Like, and I feel like it's their OC sometimes. I feel like they're just not working well together enough, and I just don't feel like it's that same team from last year. I really don't. I don't think it's the same way last year, and I think Tampa this year is just too much on a hot streak right now, and I think that the game is going to be close at the end, but Baker's going to do what Baker does, and I think he's going to get him home.
What's your score prediction?
I see it being 28-21.
Okay, so it's gonna be a close game.
21 Tampa. I think Baker hits a clutch touchdown at the end of the game, and they try to get it back, and Tampa's defense picks him off on a Hail Mary or something like that.
What about you?
35-28.
I got 30-20 Philly.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles.
Yeah, that's my prediction there, and yeah, I think that's gonna be a great game though. One team's gonna lose.
That's going to be a really good game.
Yeah. So all right, next
And then-
one.
But Mike Evans is out, and then Chris Godwin, he's coming back.
Chris Godwin ain't been the same, though, since Brady. So he's kind of scaring me. I don't know.
But
I don't
Ibuka, he's been balling.
Booker's
Yeah.
nice, bro.
Been balling.
That boy is. I don't think nobody could guard him, bro. I don't think Quinyon Mitchell is that good. I think he doesn't travel against the wide receiver ones. I don't think he does that. And when you got to go against 2 wide receiver ones, but now you actually got to go against only Ibuka, you ain't gonna lock him up all game. It's not.
The Phillies. Think about it now. Phillies defense might be too much for Tampa Bay. Like that.
Well,
their
Jalen
pass
Carter
rush.
got to get into shape before he says anything first. Because Jalen Carter ain't been looking phenomenal like Jalen Carter regularly does because he's not in football shape yet, which is going to take another week or two.
All them woods he been smoking.
Yeah, for real. It's a little. I want to say something crazy, but I'm not going to. But all them he got them weed lips. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah, them dark black lips.
Yeah, them dark black lips. Bro be coughing, and you like, yo, why you coughing? What is that smoke coming down there? He'd be like, nothing, coach.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right, I don't know what to say about this because this is Carolina, New England. Carolina just beat the Falcons 30 to nothing.
New England.
Yeah, I'll say New England.
New England
I'll say New
is
England, but
gonna
I
win.
want to talk about what the fuck happened against Atlanta. Like
Atlanta
30-0
is
is
spooky, but-
crazy.
And from what my
That's
main
crazy
man
work.
Shane is saying right now, they were over here. Did not tell
How many picks did Penix
Yeah,
throw?
it's been years since they've been able to do that. The
Who,
Panthers.
Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're happy right now for it.
Yeah, Cam Newton days.
I was gonna say, yeah, since-
not the second Cam Newton
Did you
days,
see
the
that
first
thing?
Cam
Wait,
Newton
real quick,
days.
little sidebar. I'm sorry, little sidebar. Sorry, I might get a little off track. A little sidebar. Did you see the thing that Tua said about Cam Newton?
Cam Newton fired back. Oh no, that's what Cam Newton said originally,
he
right?
was like,
Yeah.
listen, he was like, he's like, some people just don't know what it's like to play quarterback. He's like, unless you experienced it, you can't talk. I'm like,
Didn't Cam Newton go to
Cam
the Super
Newton
Bowl?
is a Super Bowl, almost Super Bowl winning champion, and he is a
Wait, what
MVP.
happened?
Tua basically was saying unless you are able to play quarterback at an elite level, you shouldn't talk. Basically referring to what Cam Newton said about him being ass.
He led his team
And,
to 15 in one
respectfully,
season.
Cam Newton
was
is,
MVP.
Hands down, before injury, he was on pace to be one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. And he
Before
kinda
Lamar
is
Jackson.
talent-wise.
Before Lamar Jackson.
I agree. Listen, I won't tell you wrong. Damn it.
All right, so
Whoa.
what happened?
Aren't we going against the Cubs? No, we're not going against the Cubs.
No,
We're
you guys are going against the
Marlins.
Marlins.
Oh my God! 'Cause Suzuki just hit a grand slam. I was about to.
All right, so score predictions. I got Patriots 17-3 over here against Carolina.
It's gonna be worse than that.
Yeah,
I got Carolina losing like 28-3.
I'm just trying to be fair. 17-3.
I don't see them. I just think
Because this next one, I'm not going to be as fair.
well, no, I'm not gonna be fair either. So
2012.
28-3.
2012.
Okay,
2012. Okay.
all right. Now we have
New England.
the Buffalo Bills versus the New
Belt-
Orleans Saints.
Belt to ass, yo. I'm sorry,
right.
Jaden. I'm sorry, Jaden. But belt to ass.
I'ma
This
go
is, like,
first.
The worst ass whooping y'all gonna feel this year.
I'm going to go.
Y'all gonna feel. Actually, it's not gonna be as bad as y'all think. Actually, because Buffalo's not gonna play fully crazy. They're not. They're gonna take their foot off the gas. They're gonna let up.
Yeah, when they're up by 30.
No. They're gonna be up by like 17-3, and they're gonna let up a little bit, and the game's gonna be a lot closer because of garbage time. So I'm saying it's like
Okay, then
17-10.
I got 35-7. Buffalo.
I'll give them 35-21.
Nah, 35-7. That's
35-21. I'll give them 35-21 Buffalo.
I think the Saints dominated in every aspect. The pass rush, Cam Jordan able to get the Josh Allen. The defense is just, I just don't see an answer for the Bills. And everything I just said is a lie. I got the Bills by 21 points.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, you was pulling that Pat McAfee singing, trying to agree with the Saints fans, and then be like, "Give me Buffalo."
yeah, no. 35-7. This is going to be an ass whooping and a half.
All right, what's the next game?
This is going to be a fun game in my opinion. Detroit and Cleveland. I could see this being entertaining.
Run, Jared, run!
I could see this being entertaining.
Run, Jared, run!
Welcome back, Jaden. Jaden, our
You okay?
cameraman.
You collected yourself?
He had to take a little walk. What's up, Saints fan? How you feeling? What's your score prediction?
Hey,
for
we
Sunday.
still busting for nuts?
Here, come here. Watch the wire. Go ahead.
For nuts.
Are we still busting
Say,
for nuts?
say to the camera what
That's
you
Jaden
think the
said.
score
You know
prediction
Nussenheimer
is.
from LSU, quarterback. His name is Nussenheimer, and Jaden texted me one time when he knew they were going to lose, and he said, "Bust for nuts."
All right, so Jaden's gonna give his score prediction for New Orleans. Go ahead.
Go ahead, buddy.
Against Buffalo.
Take your time.
48-0.
All right, that's OD. You don't think you guys are gonna even score?
Like how? Like how bad they finna whoop y'all ass? Like at UFC, like when you hit me so hard in UFC that I was face down, ass up bad, or like
Adesanya Pereira too.
like going against Prime Mike Tyson bad.
Yo, what if you guys win? But
What if you do?
What
What if you do?
This
It's
can
all,
make
"Don't
this
give
can
me
make a
hope,
great
don't give
TikTok
me
if they
hope."
win.
Yo, no, for real. Like,
I got no faith in
all right, so I got the Saints.
I got the Saints.
So
I got the Saints.
Saints.
35-30.
I got the Saints.
Does that even make sense?
7.
Oh, Josh Allen. If Josh Allen gets hurt, which I certainly don't wish happens.
Hey, yo, is it your favorite player on the Buffalo Bills? Deion Dawkins, right?
I don't start. I respect him, hell of a player, but low key, Ravens, y'all need some pass rush. Yo, honestly, if we verse the Bills in the playoffs, Deion, I'm frying you, cuz. I'm frying you.
You fired him?
Frying
You not gonna get hit with that hand
little,
swipe, bro?
That little, I'm not working.
You not falling in your face?
Nah, I'm
you
pushing
realize
that
that's
up.
360. So once he falls on you, it's over, right? Like you're not coming back up the same.
I'm gonna start. I train martial arts, do judo and jujitsu. I'm gonna hit him with some leg sweeps. I'm gonna get him on the ground.
Shower gun bull BS, bro, ain't gonna save you from that big ass motherfucker.
So John Harbaugh is gonna have me run out. They're gonna call me up for one play. Call me up
To get ejected.
Yeah. Get up.
Perfect.
Get up. I might be guarded against Deion. He might block me, but if the play is over, I'm gonna run over to Josh Allen. I'm gonna just.
Oh my God.
And then therefore
He said
they won't be able to rob Lamar Jackson of his 3rd MVP. I got the Lions.
I'm skipping through this quick. Yeah, I got Detroit.
Sorry, yo.
I got
He's
Detroit in
going
a
through it right now.
I got he went straight to his.
At least we got Hey man.
All right, let's make this really quick.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say about
What's the
this.
next
But
game?
this is Detroit Cleveland. I got Detroit winning 21-14.
Oh, no, you
21-17.
No, you bugging.
Yeah, I got
You bugging.
Detroit winning 21-17.
No, you're bugging. You're bugging. I'm talking about you're bugging. I can see how much you say?
21-17.
Scoring more than that.
I see Detroit winning maybe like 14-10.
What?
Bro, did you see the way Cleveland shut down Green Bay the other day?
Bro, it's Detroit.
Bro,
Detroit.
I don't know that Cleveland defense is.
I
like
think
that,
21-17 is fair.
And he's gonna give, and Denzel Ward gonna give Amon-Ra.
I think they're gonna put up 30 on them.
Nah,
Defense.
I don't see it being
their
that high
offense
scoring, bro.
looks good.
I don't see it being that high.
Yeah,
I think
Detroit's
that
offense
I
does
think
look good.
Miles Garrett is so unblockable, bro.
I just don't feel.
And
I
he's
just
not
feel like
gonna
the
line up
Packers are
against Penei
overrated.
Sewell, bro. Sam Decker gonna get that work.
The Packers are overrated. That's what I think.
I don't think the Packers are overrated. I think
Absolutely.
their defense is stacked, and I think their offense is decent enough to help them get far in the playoffs.
They have no receivers.
Well, and I think at least their defense. We didn't really when we talked about the Packers earlier. We didn't really talk much about their offense. We talked a lot
Jordan
about
Love
their
looks a lot
defense.
better. Jordan Love looks better.
Their defense is freaking insane.
No, their defense is
Really,
stupid.
all I know is Parsons and McKinney.
No, you're
I've seen
bugging.
how they
Parsons,
played.
McKinney, Rashawn Gary.
Who does Green
Okay,
Bay play
D
this week?
tackle.
Their
Well,
cornerbacks
they play
aren't
the
bad either.
Cowboys.
Their linebackers are decent.
Oh, but you see, Mike is getting like 2 sacks. He's getting, but that's different. That's
Oh,
that's
no,
a
no, Michael
homecoming.
getting 2 sacks.
That's
It's
a
gonna hurt
homecoming.
him when
That's
he gets these
different.
3.
All I'm saying is when we go out to Lambeau Field on December 27th, we will show the world why the Green Bay Packers are frauds, bro.
Okay.
About the Baltimore Ravens again.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay. So what happens if y'all lose that game though?
It won't happen.
Do
We will go back to this
full rights?
video.
Are you not going to sue us if we like replay
I will
that?
not. On December 27th, after
Okay,
the
that's a long
Ravens
time. I
win,
remember that. I got a good memory.
So hold up,
All right.
really quick before we even bother moving on. What's your score prediction? Because you said you think Detroit's putting up 30.
yeah, no doubt.
So what, like 30 to what? What's
30
Cleveland doing?
I'll say like 34 to 20 to 21.
Okay.
And I feel like Detroit will like low key dominate. They might bench Flacco and they'll put in Gabriel.
I forgot.
I hate Gabriel.
I forgot he was even in the
Yeah,
league.
bro. Shador's not going to play, bro.
All right, let's see.
He talking all crap on social media too, saying he's better than some of the quarterbacks in the league.
Okay, so that's what he said.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the full video.
Listen, I don't think that's a crazy take. I think there's some really garbage quarterbacks.
He said he's better than all quarterbacks.
No, he said he's better than some quarterbacks in the league. That doesn't even mean starters. That just means he's better than them.
Me personally, you can't make that take until you played a
when you're
game.
Deion Sanders' son, that
Well,
you're
no.
mad confident, and that the way he played in the preseason, he already showed that.
There's been
halfway
players'
through.
sons in any league that have not been great. I need
Yeah.
to see him play a regular
But
season
bro,
game.
think about it. When he played in the regular. Here's the thing though. He's not just even referring to that. He's referring to what he was given. When he was given the chance, he showed up. The only time when he wasn't given the chance is when he was getting damn near sacked like 5 times.
Against third and fourth strings. Imagine our Eagles defense against
I agree.
a
I'm not saying
baby
he's gonna
Shador
fry them.
Sanders.
I'm not saying he's gonna fry them. I'm just saying like what he said personally. if he thinks that he's better than some quarterbacks in the league, that don't just mean the starting quarterback. That can mean ones, that can mean twos. And in that case, that's a fact. And you want to ask me, I think he's better than Dylan Gabriel.
Okay, as someone
he's
like,
better.
all right, as someone who's in the NFL, you need to be PR trained and know what to say and know what people are going to assume you're going to say.
Nobody can tell him nothing, bro. He's Deion Sanders' child. We knew what he was going to say when he.
Okay, then
a
if,
bad look.
just by saying that, exactly, and it's straight nepotism after that.
think
Nobody's going to want to play him.
That's
at
the
that
reason why he fell
would
to the
nobody
fifth.
wanna-
That's the reason why he fell to the 5th round.
I'm okay talking
I
about
think the
this
reason-
because I have
I
my
think-
opinions on Deion.
I think the
Sanders. Or not Deion,
I
Shador.
think the reason why Shador fell to the 5th round was because he didn't want to play for certain teams, which at the first time I thought that was mad petty because I thought that was some Ace Bailey BS where I'm like, bro, why should you choose?
talk about Ace
I was
Bailey
like,
too.
I was like, why should you choose what team you go? But also too, when Deion said it on the talk show with Jason Kelsey and Travis, he explained it really well and what his son thinks. And honestly, when I heard it that way, I'm like, blame him for the way he feels. Bro, you were projected a 1st round pick, right? And then now you're out of that round, and Baltimore's looking at you like, "Oh, yeah, we want you. You want me to be a 10-year? You want me to be a 10-year backup, bro?
It's not even that. It's
Like, it's not like he's being like, hell no, I don't want to play for your team. It's just like, I just don't see how I would play ever get a chance.
okay. So that's a valid take. That's a valid take. But my whole thing with Shador is like, okay, for him, it was really just a big ego thing. Like,
Yeah.
since he was Deion Sanders' son, he was expected to be gifted a lot of this stuff, which I understand. He balled out in Colorado,
he works
but
for all
like,
that.
but like a lot of that stuff was hand given to him. Like they retired his jersey number. Like
A year
dude,
after he left.
dude. Like I don't even want to say
The
no
only reason why I
bias
feel
stuff.
like he did that, why they did that was not just because they retired Travis's too.
But he won the Heisman.
Travis did win the Heisman, but also too, they both led their team to a playoff appearance, and it's like Colorado was
No,
never,
but they didn't even win.
but Colorado was non-existent before them though.
My Colorado back in the day was solid. I don't
Also, on top of that, sorry to cut you off.
even, you good.
The reason why they were non-existent they're existent now is because Deion Sanders got a bunch of recruits to even come. He flipped a bunch of recruits. How do you think he was able to get Travis Hunter out in that HBCU?
Oh well, listen,
he was coaching there.
Yeah, he was coaching there.
Okay,
And,
either way, he
and
flipped.
Also too, he grew really fond with Travis, and he knew and Travis knew that whenever he got a bigger job, because he knew he was gonna get a bigger job, he knew Travis was gonna be something crazy.
Okay, so but the conversation before was that, like you said, Shador and Travis like helped build that Colorado program up. It's really Deion. Deion has these recruits coming in too, and he's
Yeah,
flipping recruits still.
But you have to play them. And respectfully,
Yeah.
Shador went in and he played and he balled out. It's a fact.
that's fair.
He balled
That's-
out and
that's
he won.
fair.
There was some games his first year in Colorado, they beat TCU. Nobody expected that ever to happen.
But to follow up on that, you said what was Colorado before? They were nothing because Deion Sanders wasn't there. Now he's still there. They're not having as good of a season, obviously, because those two weren't there. But give them a few years for those recruits to develop
They're
a
still
little
gonna
more.
be good. But respectfully, like I said, it wasn't just Deion. When Deion first went there, he said, "I'm bringing my Louis and my Vuitton." He said he's
Yeah,
bringing.
no, I
his
remember
guys.
that.
And when he brought his guys, what happened? They started actually looking competitive in games. And they're obviously not now because, yes, they have young people. It's not even the fact that they have they're just all young. They're not even meant to be playing right now. Some of those guys on that team right now. But the fact that Shador did what he did with, first of all, one of the worst, probably the worst offensive line in the country, because I don't even understand how bro was even alive. And then on top of that, obviously Travis is Travis. But like, you just gotta think about it, bro. Shador did just a crazy amount of stuff. As I'm not saying he did like a ridiculous amount to the point where like him and Travis are like right here and he's better than Travis or anything. But you damn sure gotta give him credit for what he did, though, bro.
I just feel like you give him credit, but that's like putting somebody in the Hall of Fame for making the playoffs. Like if you try to equivalate that to NFL
Yeah.
terms and stuff, I just feel like there's just more stuff that he could have done to have his jersey retired. I just feel like it was just really just gifted.
I agree, but you know what's different about that compared to NFL? So when we think about NFL, right, we think about these teams that are like professional franchises and stuff. Like, for example, let's say if somebody goes to the, no offense, obviously, but somebody goes to the Jets and, like, they bring them to the playoffs for the first time or in a long time, in over a decade.
Okay.
And then they don't do it again after that because they're hurt or they retire or something like that. You're obviously not going to retire his jersey, right?
Mm-mm.
But that's 100% different, though, compared to a team with, like, Colorado where it's like, like I said, this is not only just any. This is college football, and college football has some of the craziest fans. And respectfully, college football students are the ones that gotta go and like watch these games every year and be like, "Why the fuck am I here?" Like, and they're just sitting there in disgust. They get these top guys. They obviously their coach is a Hall of Famer, probably the greatest cornerback ever. Sorry, the greatest cornerback ever. But but then after that, like I said, he's doing the great coaching, but he's not playing respectfully, and he's not calling those plays. He's not making those throws. He's not doing all the stuff that Shador did to help that team get far. And respectfully, like I said, what happened with Shador and the reason why he got his jersey retired, I don't think he should have been able to do what he did with that kind of offense line. His offense line was just that bad. And if you think about it, bro was getting pressure probably 75% of the time.
Okay, so my argument about Shador and Travis's jersey being retired, I think
It shouldn't even be about Travis, just Shador.
I'll talk about both of them for a second.
I think you're bugging for Travis.
That it shouldn't have been retired?
Yes, he definitely should have had his jersey retired.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that he should have.
I thought you were saying.
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
you were
no,
saying,
no,
like,
no,
you
no,
were
no,
arguing
no,
that
no.
he shouldn't have his jersey.
No,
retired.
no,
I
no,
was
no.
like, whoa, you bugging.
No, you. All right, I'm gonna repeat. They both deserved it.
Yeah.
My argument is this: it shouldn't have been as soon as they left. That's OD. You're glazing at that point.
I agree.
You're glazing.
It shouldn't have been as soon as they left, but honestly, I think they just did it at a time when Colorado was up, so they more so it got recognized more.
That was
so.
all prime, bro. That was
No,
all
it was.
prime.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
straight
He
up
did-
was
that's
like,
what-
retire my son's
That's what I'm
jersey and the
saying.
Heisman's
No,
jersey
he said
right
do it.
now.
He said do it while they're up because before the season started and they retired it, it looked like Colorado was gonna be something. But now obviously they're in a little bit of a down point. So it's like you did it at a good time. It wouldn't have probably been a better time for a little while, for a few years. So I agree with that. But yeah, I mean, hey, bro, we gonna see what happens with Shador. You know, hopefully, my personal opinion, I hope bro gets a chance to play.
I hope he gets a chance for
I
sure.
hope he gets a chance to play. And I honestly, like I said, I feel like what he's saying as a quarterback, I've heard people say worse. Like, listen, what he's just saying, it's just him being confident and being confident in your game. I've never hated on a person being confident in their game, and I get it. People may think it's like bad talk to other quarterbacks, but it's like,
Okay.
bro, he's just being confident in his game. And like for example, I heard way worse people talk. Like Josh Rosen, bro came out thinking he was gonna be the next greatest quarterback, and he was bookie butt. He was awful. But bro, that's the difference. He was just talking out his ass, and he was playing. Shador played in the preseason, played really good, and then the next game he was like, "Hey, listen, I didn't do nothing." He was like, "I gotta prove myself, but I'm proving right now that I belong in this league." And then next thing you know, they don't play him no more. And
That's
then
my problem, though.
That's his thing, though.
That's my thing, though. I don't think you have. All right, you have a right to talk about how good of a football player you are because you've proved it in college. All right, you have every right to talk as much shit as you want. Everything good?
I'm scratching my leg.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he
No-
but I don't think he talks shit though.
No, I'm talking about like to have the confidence that he has to say that out loud. But you can't not expect people to criticize him for saying I'm better than a bunch of quarterbacks.
No, I agree.
When he
I
hasn't played a
think-
single regular season snap.
No, I think
that's
they all
that's
should-
my problem.
No, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you on that. I think they all have the perfect right to criticize him. I'm just saying in terms of people when they say, "Oh, you probably shouldn't say that." I'm like, listen, like he's going to say it because respectfully, it's honestly it's probably as crazy as people may think I may sound. It's the smartest thing he can do because at the end of the day, think about it. If you're saying this and you're like, "Oh, you really think you're like that, huh?" All right, so let's go. Let's play you. Let's give you a chance. See what you can do. And if you feel, but that's his opportunity right there. He's like, whatever can get me an opportunity to play because right now you're not gonna play me. I'm a third string quarterback under Dylan Gabriel, who I don't think is that good.
So you're saying it's about
Like,
trying to get opportunity for him.
I
That's
think
what
he's
it's
just
about.
trying to get opportunity and respectfully. I think also people are going to look at him more about what he says because obviously he's Deion's son. Because respectfully, Dylan Gabriel has talked shit about him the whole time, and nobody says nothing about it.
I just think it's an ego thing for real. Like for with Shador, like after he fell out the first round, like and then fell the second day, like I just think it was like a sign, like yo, like basically it's showing you that teams are like, we don't need you, like
Yeah,
okay, like
you need us, and I agree
like-
with that. I
like
agree with that.
like we don't need you, and
Draft night was different. Yeah.
and so like for him, like to not when the Ravens called him to be like, yo, like we want you, like for you to not come to like for you to not want to come to Baltimore, I get it. Like you're not gonna start. They have Lamar, but like it's if you were gonna be a starting quarterback, or if teams viewed you as a starting quarterback or starting quarterback caliber, they would have snagged you up because they want you. So when the Ravens called you, like, yo, like, we want you to come work out, I just feel like it was a good opportunity for him to learn. Like, obviously, like, he could get traded. He could just do whatever, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just, he would have been in a better opportunity than he is now.
See,
Not
that's
saying he's
exactly.
I think I agree with you, but I also think that the dumbest team in this whole narrative was low-key Cleveland. I think that was stupid because I think they were eyeing him down the whole time. Because me personally, I'm a Giants fan, obviously. Like, I know we were looking at him, but when I saw Jackson Dart get brought up, I was like, all right, I kind of had an idea we were going to take Dart. Dart low-key is more special. Dart's special. And I know Dart's going to have some good moments, and he's going to grow into something different. But when it came to Shador, I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when he went past the first round, I was like, yo, like, he might,
Did
all
it
right.
to himself.
He might get drafted second round. I'm like,
And then third.
and then the third round came. I was like, all right. The Cleveland's up again. I'm like, here we go, Cleveland, here we come. And they said quarterback, and I'm thinking this him. I said Dylan. I saw Dylan Gabriel. I said, oh dear. I said, okay. I said, fourth round. Damn, still no Shador.
I was hoping he went undrafted at that point.
So he could just sign wherever he wanted.
Yeah, honestly, I was just like, yo, honestly, like, I just hope he goes undrafted.
Call me crazy though in that draft though, low-key. The only pick that I kind of was like, all right, we might be chasing a little bit for was low-key. Everybody says I'm wilding for it, but when Jacksonville traded up for Travis Hunter, I was like, all right. Like, I think y'all could have low-key traded up a little bit before too. I don't think, like, who was that number 2?
Texans.
The Texans, right? No, the Texans were at number 2.
What?
Who's that number 2 this draft? Because number 1, obviously, Cam Ward was going. Number
I thought
2,
it was the Texans.
nah, it couldn't have been the Texans. Texans were damn near in the playoffs last year.
Hold up. I'll tell you right now.
I thought they had Miami's pick.
Because I know we had 3.
I'm not talking about the NBA, bro. Nobody cares.
Yeah, see, that shit happened to me earlier.
Hold up. I'll tell you right now.
Not yet. But I don't think before Jacksonville trade.
Travis Hunter.
No, I'm saying like who was the pick that they swapped? Who was the person they swapped with? Let me see it.
Let's see.
Who was the top 5 picks?
All right, let's see. It was obviously Cam Ward.
No, I'm talking about teams.
Teams?
Yeah, it was the Titans, the Jaguars, the Giants.
Titans, Jaguars, Giants, New England, and Cleveland.
They traded with Cleveland. Me personally, not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think Cleveland was going to take him, but I don't know. I just don't. I think they could have stayed right there and gave up no assets for him personally, because the Giants weren't going to take him. They were going to take Abdul from the rip, and then that was the only team that was in threat.
So let's actually piggyback off Travis Hunter. Next game we're going to talk about was actually Jacksonville, and I just had it up. Jacksonville and the 49ers.
I got Jacksonville.
I got
49ers are too banged up.
Brock Purdy's back.
49ers are banged up. Purdy is back. I can see it being a close game, though.
I don't think that does enough if you don't have any weapons, though. Ricky
I-
Purcell's nice, though.
Yeah, and then they have Jawan. I wonder when Ayuk's coming back.
Ayuk, they said he's actually underachieving in his treatment right now. They actually said it on ESPN. They say he's now bound to come back like mid-season instead of in a couple weeks.
I think for the
Those
simple
BSing, bro. He got paid and he said after this, bro.
San Francisco's always hurt, and
They are.
it proves again this year. And for that reason, I'm gonna go with Jacksonville. I'll say it's a close game. I'll go with 24-21.
I
only
think
a field goal.
Travis Hunter gets his first touchdown this game.
Nope.
He gets his first touch, bro.
Nope.
I don't think they don't even have another cornerback too.
I wonder what his wife's doing right now. She probably with the bros.
We talking about Leanna?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Leanna was caught shaking some ass on Nah, chill. I ain't gonna talk smack about bro. You gotta let bro rock out. But
Bro look like a duck.
he is ugly as hell. Chill, hey, bro. He got a bad wife though,
Oh my!
She is really bad.
and they just had a baby, which I didn't even know about. But
Yeah, I remember when that
I don't
happened.
even know what that baby looked like.
You got
But
score-
hey, man,
You got a score prediction?
17-14.
Okay.
Who's playing again?
Jacksonville and
49ers.
49ers. Yeah.
I got Jacksonville though.
I'm gonna say 24-21.
Okay.
Okay.
49ers.
All right. We're gonna let's run through a couple of these really quick because I want to get to 3 specific games.
What's the next couple games? Because
So
we
we got
only got to say
Colt-
score predictions.
Yeah, Colts Rams. All right.
I got
You
the Rams.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be Daniel Jones' first loss with Indianapolis. I'll agree with you guys on that. I'll say 21 to 10. out there. LA wins.
I can't even give you a real good score prediction for this one because it's all about how DJ plays, bro.
Okay.
So
I think he could have a good game, but still, like, it's. I
I want to see him. I want to see him play against. Like I said, this is gonna be one of his smaller tests, his medium test. I mean, this is a medium.
Yeah, the Chargers is gonna be his big test.
That's the test where I'm like, all right, this is gonna show if you really like are really different, or if you're just going against scrubs.
Okay.
26-17 Rams.
Okay.
I can see that. I'm gonna do 28-17.
Okay, so we got Bears Raiders next.
I got Bears.
I got Raiders.
Bears
I'll go with the
24-7.
I'll go with the Raiders 20-13.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
And that's a complete bullshit prediction by me. I'm just
know.
going off the whim.
I know.
Bears.
That's another bad Stephen A. Smith comment right there.
See, this might be a TikTok on my to help me out. Actually, you never know.
Ben Johnson's about to cook. I'm gonna say Bears. 28.
Fried him.
28-21.
Okay.
Ben Johnson about to fry them. Roma Dunze about to have like a tutty, another tutty, maybe two.
All right. Now the reason why I rushed those two. The Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs?
The Chiefs. So
I see y'all winning.
I
think
could
y'all
see you
gonna put
guys
BTA.
winning.
I
If
think
you
the
guys,
Chiefs ain't what they used to
if
be.
you guys win this, Kansas City is going to have struggles going in, making a wild card. That is my prediction. That's the rest of my season's prediction if they lose, and I could see Baltimore winning this, because they're pissed.
I don't see Baltimore winning.
They're pissed.
I see Baltimore putting belt to ass.
I don't know about that. I could see it being close, but I could see them winning.
I do. I don't think Kansas City's defense is good enough to really hang around with Baltimore.
I think we should ask the man of the hour, the actual fan. So what do you
Talk to
think,
me, bro?
Honestly, honest take. The game's up in the air. Chiefs defense obviously is not what they used to be, and they do have one man that we fear, Chris Jones, and with a right guard named Daniel Falele, it scares me because these past couple weeks, offensive line's been looking lost. So has the defensive line. We don't have any pass rush. Kyle Van Noy's out, and we got these 65 overall men on Madden on the field, special teams. I'm sitting there like, who are these guys?
Bro said they're practice squatters.
No, for real. And I'm just like, we just can't generate any pass rush. And that's when you give a quarterback 5 seconds in the pocket, they're gonna dice you up. And we're going against arguably one of the best quarterbacks of all time, so Patrick Mahomes. So if you don't get to Patrick Mahomes in 3 seconds, it's gonna be a long night. Travis Kelce's been having a rough night, so if y'all bet, lock in anytime touchdown for Travis Kelce. Also, anytime touchdown for DeAndre Hopkins. Lamar is going to get a rushing touchdown. I just feel like it's going to be a back and forth game, but
I got Lamar 3+ touchdowns.
I got the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs, and I have us falling to 1-3, but then we bounce back. We have the Texans. We're gonna have a players only meeting on Monday once we get back to Baltimore, and then beat the Texans, Rams, Bears, go into our bye week at 3-3, and then at 4-3, and then we'll see how it goes.
I got a little bit more faith in your team.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna change for y'all this week.
I think
Xavier
this is
Worthy's back too.
Yeah,
care
that just
about
got
that.
announced, but I think
about
this is
that.
gonna be like the dagger of the. I
don't
can't
think
say the
Xavier Worthy's
dynasty.
gonna play
I
better.
can't once they miss the playoffs because I actually see it. All right, I'll say this:
Yeah.
if they lose this game, then the dynasty is officially over because I don't see them making the wild card.
I don't even want to assume. Because
It's my
then after
prediction.
that-
No, it's a prediction.
Nah, I got you.
I'm like
I just
this,
don't even want to
this
say
is the
nothing
pod.
about them, bro.
Cause watch, I'm gonna look like the dumbass saying this, and then they're gonna go on a 11, 12 game win streak and then win the Super Bowl. I don't want that though.
It's just crazy because I'm just like, we just don't have any pass rush, and Matabike's out, and the Chiefs can run it down our throat. 1-2 punch with Kareem and Pacheco. We have nobody that's gonna stop the run. Like we have no defensive line. Defense is literally just cornerbacks. We have Jair Alexander. Don't even get me started on him. He's been a healthy scratch. So I'm just like, I don't know. It should be interesting. We're going out to Arrowhead. It's gonna be loud. I already know how that's like. So I just pray. We're in our white jerseys though, so I have faith. I have faith.
I got faith too.
I got 20-28.
What's the next
Baltimore winning. All right, next game. yeah. Micah Parsons homecoming.
Oh my God, BTA. I got Dallas losing 35-7.
No, I think this is gonna be a close game.
Cowboys on a walk off Brandon Aubrey field goal.
Please don't.
What, like 65 yards?
Please don't. I want to enjoy
Like
my
40,
hate watch.
47.
I want to enjoy my hate watch.
No. So all right. This is gonna be
Kill him, Micah.
this is gonna be a closer game than you're definitely trolling. This is gonna be a way closer game. I could see Micah. I could actually see Micah having about 2 sacks though. That's a
I
possibility
agree.
for
I
the
don't think
simple
nobody's
fact.
guarding him.
For the simple fact that he wants to look at Jerry Jones in the press box or in the like the suite and just be like, yeah, fuck you. But that's
you
it.
want to pay who?
But other than that, I could really see it being a close game. Scoring wise,
I told you I got 35-7.
I'll say 20 to
They're
14.
gonna maul them.
2014.
They're gonna do this. They're gonna win this game for Micah.
No, I'll say 2013, actually.
Packers.
Yeah.
34-31 Cowboys.
Okay. I think that's fair, though. I think I could
It
really
is.
see it being a close
It
game,
is.
whether it's high or low scoring.
What are we on the last game now?
Second to last.
Oh, it's
Here,
Sunday
Sunday
night
night football too.
Here. I'll talk about the last game first, and I'll make my own last game. So go ahead. So that was Packers Cowboys is Sunday Night Football.
Okay, yeah.
So
2 Monday nights.
yeah, we got a doubleheader on Monday night. The first one I'm gonna go with is Cincinnati and Denver.
I got Denver. BTA.
Yeah, I got Denver.
Cincinnati looked awful last week with Jay Browning. Brownie's ass.
Yeah, I got
Mookie butt.
Denver 28-10.
I got Denver 35-13.
I got Denver 21-17.
Okay. All right. Now the reason why I skipped the game and I'm making this last is because this is my team on Monday Night Football.
Shitty butt.
So I just want to really quick.
We're going against.
There is zero fucking right for this team to have a Monday night game.
There's no way y'all
This
lose.
should have been
There's no way y'all
flexed.
lose.
This should have been flexed to like a 9:30
Gonna
a.m.
be better.
Germany game. Okay.
There's no way they lose, right?
Who the Jets?
There's no way. You just said there's no way. Hold up. Wait. You just said there's no way we lose.
There's no way.
We
y'all
always find a fucking way to lose.
There's
We
no-
always find a way to lose.
Y'all lose
Okay.
this game. I'm actually gonna feel bad for you, bro, because I
No.
think this is actually a win
Listen.
that with y'all pass rushing, y'all team, y'all defense, y'all could actually go away with.
Miami. Miami is
13-10.
Miami. What? 13-10.
Yeah.
Miami is
13-10
favored.
y'all.
Miami is favored by 2.5 points. Now my prediction is that I think the Jets are gonna get their first win on Monday Night Football in Miami, and I'll say it's gonna be 21-10. Now, if I'm speaking as a pessimistic fan, Tua is gonna go the fuck off for zero reason and have 4 touchdowns for 300 yards. Okay, and then Justin Fields is gonna get hurt again because he's back this game.
Bro, two of
Garrett Wilson's gonna drop another clutch pass, and we're gonna
about
lose
to be like
21-3. That's the pessimistic side of me. All right, that's the very pessimistic side of me. Our secondary, Sauce Gardner likes to hold on defense. Our front line is solid.
Since his rookie
Quentin
year.
Williams is good. Okay, Quincy's
Quentin Williams is a
solid.
dog. He ain't good. He's a
The
dog.
last time we had a really solid secondary was when Antonio Cromartie and Darrell Revis was on our team. So I
You
really
lost
don't
DJ
even know
Reed
anymore.
actually, so that was actually solid secondary.
DJ Reed was good, but he's not. Where is he?
Well, you said the last time you had solid secondary. I was just saying, like last year, you actually had a pretty.
Okay, but with all right.
Sorry. I
don't
don't
listen.
want to interrupt your rage.
Listen. Yes.
Yes, sir.
That was a solid secondary. Why were we like 4 games under 500 still?
Because your offense was couldn't
Yes.
get the ball to Garrett Wilson.
So
Aaron
now,
Rodgers.
here's another prediction I have. All right. For some reason, Tua gets hurt. Do you know who the Dolphins' backup is? Zach Wilson.
Quinn Ewers.
I have. It's Quinn Ewers.
300 and
He's the
yeah.
third string.
I thought
Quinn
yeah.
Ewers is the third string.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Zach Wilson's number 1.
Zach Wilson's-
If Zach Wilson's quarterback too, I got 350 passing yards,
Zach Wi-
4 passing touchdowns. He's gonna get you his get back,
Tua
y'all.
Tua might get hurt because that happens at least once a year. Zach Wilson's gonna go in the game and have 2 touchdowns. Do you know why? Because fuck me. That's why. Go ahead.
He said he wants his leg back against his
That's what
former
he said.
team.
Is this your team? He said, "Is this your team? Wearing all this bullshit green."
So y'all motherfuckers drafted me? What? Take this. Take that.
Look at any team we go against. I'm just waiting for I'm
Yo,
pretty sure Geno
mofo
Smith got
gon-
his get back. I'm waiting for Sam Darnold to get his get back
Mofo
if he hasn't
gon-
already. Aaron Rodgers got his get back.
He's
He
gonna
had
bitch
4
smack Quentin
touchdowns.
Williams, yo. You know,
Okay.
shut up.
I'm just waiting for Zach Wilson to get in the game and throw for 2 touchdowns off the rip. But that's my score prediction. My pessimistic and my regular side. I want to hear what you guys have to say.
Ish.
What do you have to say?
I don't got nothing to that. I already said my prediction. I think y'all should win.
Yeah, I think y'all should win too.
I got 13-10.
We should. Are we? To be determined. We are so
the gods of the Red Revis.
we are-
gonna win and rise,
the Jets are so ass cheeks that they couldn't even have their own singular Monday night football game. They had to be put on a Monday night doubleheader.
Listen here. I'm gonna show you something real quick. This man right here, you seen this? He's given me a great years of my life. Now, there's another quarterback from Ole Miss that's playing this week. I need you, okay, to give all that beautiful juju that you had for all those years that you didn't get hurt and you played. Knock on wood, thank God you didn't. To give that to that young Ole Miss quarterback and just please, in the name of Jesus, please let him play decent so I have something to look forward to. Because please, bro, Eli, I can't do this no more, bro. You understand me, bro? I ain't been the same since you left.
Trey,
Please.
you guys made the playoffs 2 years ago.
Does Larry care?
How old were you? 20? When was the last time you guys made the playoffs? Last year? You're 22? Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Tough
My team
subject.
sucks.
Okay? But you make the playoffs. You guys can make the Super Bowl this year.
Listen.
You guys
We're not doing
make
this
the
here.
playoffs.
You should stay with the Steelers if you want to
Okay?
complain this much.
All right?
Okay?
You were 21 last time your team
They
made the
can
playoffs.
make
That was
the
like
playoffs.
not even a year
Everybody
ago.
did
You were 20, okay? I went through
Max.
3/4 of elementary school, all of middle school, all of high school, and all of fucking college before I saw a playoff appearance. So I don't want to hear you complain about
So
your
see, I'm gonna complain.
pride
right
and
here.
joy.
You know why I'm gonna complain? Because respectfully, bro told us he was a fake fan on the first episode. I still remember this for everybody that was watching the first episode. Remember that? You remember that, right, Jaden?
You know why I'm a
And
fake
you know
fan?
what team did he say he liked?
The Steelers.
Oh, don't they make it to the playoffs every year? Don't they?
Yeah, but I
So
chose.
he should have stayed there. That's not my goddamn
I coulda
fault that
stayed.
he don't that he's
I
mad.
could have stayed. You know what? Do you know why? I stayed with New
Why?
York. I like pain. I just like being mad. But yeah, so that's basically my predictions. If you guys noticed that there was a massive cutoff, that's because we've been recording for the last 15 minutes and it didn't catch. But we were basically talking about
We're talking about some secret stuff.
we're talking about very, very highly confidential, like top secret information.
Yeah, I was talking about my social security, and I also figured out my just social security, which ends in. Yeah.
Oh,
But
you
yeah.
hitting that spot. You hitting that spot.
But we're gonna basically end it
we'll
here.
get there, buddy.
Brendan, thank you so much for joining for this. This wasn't even a freaking interview. This was a nice little conversation going on for this
gonna add
upcoming
to the
Sunday and
interview
This was
Sunday,
calm.
Monday. Yeah, this was nice. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you for the next episode of the pod.
All right, Pie.
Peace.
Do you guys have a white?
It's a rich thing.